Try. Try. Try.
Culture is a way of living of a particular group of people in a particular locality. And music is something you cannot take out, because music, our kind of music, even the instrument that we use in playing the music, tells a lot about our culture.
I keep asking myself, is we the country that Nkrumah fought for?
I think music in general is a tool for recording history and archiving our stories, and especially in African music, a lot of our history has been told through our music. It's always important to have our music playing, to have our music being made, especially music that is influenced by traditional elements and stuff like that.
You have the music that has been passed down generation after generation, and so it's music that really speaks the voice of the ancestors, the people that came before us, to pave the way. So either the way that it speaks is through the instruments that are used, or the way that it speaks, in my opinion, is from the stories or even the chord progressions, the percussion patterns that have been passed down over time from the indigenous people of Africa.
The kind of music that you do with the instruments, the story that you tell in your music, all boils down to who you are.
Are you ready? Let's go now.
African traditional music is a form of music that is very organic, because when you look at the elements that's involved, they are very unique to the style of music. And taking instruments like the gome, djembe, rattle, bells, and talking drum.
I enjoy discovering these new instruments a lot. So that's for African traditional music. For Highlife, that's also a discovery for me. I discovered it in Ghana, so very recently.
I would consider Highlife music to be Ghana's unique product of popular music given to the world. Highlife music, although its origins are traditional, or you could say it has folk origins, and I think that Highlife, as it evolves over time, just continues to reflect the modern day musical trends. And so part of the beauty of Highlife is that even though there's an aspect of it that's very ancient and very traditional, there's always also a modern aspect as well.
Every time we keep saying the heart of Highlife is the clave, is the 5-note clave, which is like tak, 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 or the 3 and 2, right? Tak, tak, tak. Now, this 5-note clave has gone around the world and has influenced music like samba, rock and roll, even pop music. You cannot take global music now without Highlife music. But then again, it has also been music that has borrowed from other parts of the world, which in terms shows the connectivity and the interrelationship that we must have and should have as a people, as a culture.
Before we start the performance, we're gonna pray. And we're on the Ghana line. Right. Twa, umanyaba.
Yeah.
Twa, umanyaba.
Yeah.
Afro boys ni aje.
Yeah.
Twa, umanyaba.
Yeah.
Mena shimene.
Yeah.
Mena shisoa.
Yeah.
Ni masoa.
Yeah.
Na masoa.
Yeah.
Won chebo oboloma wo.
Yeah.
Boji shishijelo.
Yeah.
Boji na agbelo.
Yeah.
Won bi boy.
Yeah.
Batami. Ko ogbena wo ke shida ke ije mo abu. Twa, umanyaba.
Yeah.
Talking about African traditional music and high life in Ghana, you can't leave Neocebu out.
His style of music, in I would say, you know, it really embraces and honors the traditions through the use of the instruments and also the chord progressions that are played and the style that he plays the guitar.
I for play guitar small, no be so. Right.
So I also like that how he fuses like the traditional style with even modern day songs. So he brings like a traditional life to modern day songs and his performances. And what I really appreciate is the fact that at least the performances that I've been a part of and honored to see is that you can't really sit and listen to him, you have to dance. So I appreciate that his music.
If I want to describe Neocebu as a musician, I would say his style is very unique, and it's something that we can definitely push out and meet that international standard. There was a performance from Neocebu, I mean the last show we did here at Abajo, which really caught my eye. You know, it was very energetic. I mean the entry, the costuming, I mean the band, the arrangement and everything, and I mean it's something that we can really look forward to, and hoping that we can push it.
I met Neocebu at Abajo, so this bar I go regularly to. I go there very often on Friday to see the live bands. So for me, what makes Neocebu outstanding is that he kind of modernizes African traditional music, and that's quite refreshing.
I grew up with a dad who is a musician, and he was into African traditional music and high life. So I think at a very early age, my dad used to take me to their rehearsal grounds, and they used to have a lot of folk band around. We have the Wulome, we have the Kake, we have the Aseduketeke, so it was all over in Accra. So dad used to take me to the rehearsal ground, I see what they do, and right from there I fell in love with it. I am the leader of the Afro Boys Band, and the Afro Boys Band is made up of young guys who are eager to play, they are ready to learn, and they are ready to explore new things as far as music is concerned. And when we come together with our energy and our readiness to work, we always try and put up new stuff, and people always fall in love with it.
You know, when you play with a band, you are sharing that moment with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other people. You're exchanging a lot of energies, you're exchanging a lot of, you know, emotions and chemistry together, and it's a very unique and special way of sharing.
I find it very interesting playing with a band on stage, and what I feel is interesting about it is the fact that you can rehearse as much as you possibly can, and there will always be some unknown factor present on the stage, and to me that is where the magic of music happens.
I be the firstborn two of my parents. May I get many siblings. Everything them go do, it dey on me. Everything them go chop, go, they on me. My brother life don't go do. So deliver more.
The Arise Africa concert, I feel, was very, it was something that was very needed, you know, to put these type of acts on the stage in the same event. Personally, I've not seen that done before since I have been in Ghana. I'm not sure if it's been done before, but the energy that arose from the event was very, very inspirational.
The whole event of Rise Africa, I found it very refreshing. I like that you brought so many different artists on stage with different instruments, and the energy was really on point. It never stopped. It was constantly on point and people really all on the same vibe.
I must say that with the performance that I had, everything, the arrangement, the composition and everything, I did it together with the Afro Boys band. And I give them the chance to also bring on board their ideas, and we put things together and we made a very nice concert the other time. And we are looking forward to tour around the world and work with great musicians as well.